Previously on X-Men. Hi, this is yours, the CLJ, coming at you live once again. Good afternoon. Inside my gaming office with my gaming collection. This time we're on the PlayStation 3, which is fully 100% completed. Just missing two games that I sold due to, needing extra cash. So other than that, it is 100% complete, fellas. And now here we go. Starting with Batman Arkham Asylum. It truly blew me away. Excellent game. Played the demo first back in, let's say, 2010. 2010. If this game right here don't get any game day one, period. I get them a year or several years after it's, it, and with its initial release. A great game. Highly recommended. Love it. Love the atmosphere. Love the characters. Love the story. Love the voices. I mean, it takes you back to the good old, the animated series Batman. Love it. Love it very much. Quite frankly, number two Arkham game, the Arkham favorite in the series. Now going down to Game of the Year. Now, gamers, definitely keep keep an eye on this right here. Game of the Year editions. I'll explain later in the vid. Batman Arkham City, the sequel to the smash hit Arkham Asylum. I liked it. It was good, but I liked it. It was okay. It just, and for me, I prefer to be, inside the asylum and all that, but it was good. I loved it. You know, it was okay. Again, excellent atmosphere, great villains, great story, great voice acting. But for me, it just seemed a bit too much for it. Sometimes it's sometimes having open worlds is just not good. But that's just me. Here we go, Batman Arkham Origins. Oh boy, talking about a diamond in the rough. Truly underrated. Truly just not. It does not get the deserve it. It does not get the credit it deserves, people. I mean, really, this game is better than Arkham City, hands down. It really is. I don't know. I don't know why the fans don't like Arkham Origins. I mean, if I had to just choose two games, I would just choose these and this. Well, no, I'm sorry, because Arkham City is amazing in comparison to the Night, which was, you know. But definitely, if I had to rate them, I would do this number one, number two, and number three. Arkham Origins. Oh, excellent DLC too, but I don't think it's available due to it being made by another developer that wasn't Rocksteady. But they did a great job, fantastic job. I love this, love it. And they did good, without, with the original voice actors of Batman and Joker. They did great. So I don't know. It was just the little engine that just nobody rooted for. Here we go, Bejeweled 3 for bone. Originally, this was digital to get. Unfortunately, I only have Bejeweled 2 digitally, but thankfully I found this at a Walmart, and this came with Feeding Frenzy 2. Loved it. Oh, I love that game. And Zuma, which I never played it. Not my type of game style with that, but great, great compilation for a digital game. And here we go to BioShock, the Ultimate Rapture Edition. I got this not too long ago. I love it. Love the atmosphere. I love it. Believe it or not, folks, I actually played this first. It's prequel, BioShock Infinite. As you can tell, people, it says complete edition because I don't buy games day one after all this DLC content, stuff where developers were taking stuff out of the games, and since you had to pay real extra money for it, I said no, I can wait for the complete edition a couple of years down the road. Because for me, I don't really have the money to get them day one anyway. So So yeah, all the edition, ultimate editions, complete editions, game of the year editions. Just like with Borderlands, game of the year edition. This was originally a Christmas gift from a brother, and then I said, you know what? Let me get the game of the year edition. Sure did. Borderlands 2, another one, game of the year edition. Fantastic series. It is Doom meets Diablo. Put them together, and you have you a badass game of badassitude. Here's the oh boy. Here's all the DLC for it. Game developers are really you will not see this in this generation where DLC is on the disc. Instead, it's all digital and all that stuff, and yeah, it's crazy. That's why I don't do day ones, and I highly recommend y'all don't do day ones either. Day one's only good for YouTube clicks and views. That's all day ones are good for. Otherwise, you're pretty much just getting like a 25% of 100% pizza. Darksiders, love this game. It's like a, well, for me, it is a rated M Zelda. Rated M Zelda. I got this. Now, I got the sequel for the PlayStation 4 because it has DLC on it. This one doesn't. I got Deadpool. I didn't care for its DLC, so I just got this. Chimichangas. Dead Space. I never played it because survival. I don't know. I just don't do survival horrors no more. I literally just after Resident Evil. I say Resident Evil 4 for the GameCube. I just got burnt out and just gave up on it and never looked back. But I still have it in my collection. Hers a great game. Dead Space 2. Limited edition, but Diablo 3. Oh boy, welcome back, old friend. Yep. What else can I say about Diablo 3? It's a very long platinum to get. Very long. Took me almost, let me see, about 7 months to do non-stop. But loved every moment of it. Ultimate Evil Edition. Yeah. Now we have Doom 3, the BFG edition. One came with Doom 1 and 2 and all of its expansions and all that. Because again, I'm really, I'm the type of gamer that just wants all in one disc instead of having like several consoles and cartridges just to play them. Like, no, that's too much money and too much, space taken up for all that. Satisfied with this here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This game right here is my most beloved PlayStation 3 game of the practically all-time gaming. Dragon Age Origins with all this DLC. If you don't have this game, what are you waiting on? You're missing out. This is the only role-playing game ever in my gaming life that I have played 17 times over. I mean, we're talking 100%. I played this game probably, well, let me see, a year from having it. I'm still playing it. I literally had to say, stop playing this game before I end up just doing, because I can literally just have this. I can get rid of all these games, just have this and be satisfied with gaming. 17 playthroughs, I kid you not, all 100%. And every time I reach to the finish, I feel like, where's more? I need more. Where's more? This right here, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't get this, get it. Dragon Age Origins, Dragon's Crown, fan service, beat 'em up, fan service / beat 'em up / action RPG from Vanillaware. That's all I can say. DuckTales Remastered, the physical edition. Oh boy, I'm so glad I got this because I heard this is fetching in price now because I think it's off the networks. Come for a little rant here, ladies and gentlemen. Why is it that digital? I mean, I know that digital is the future of gaming, but it's ridiculous how when they take it off the networks, it's gone forever. At least with this, it's here as long as I don't put no dent in it. But I take care of all my games. I mean, I had some of these games for going on 20 years, and they still play like a charm. But yeah, folks, gaming is definitely new. Which is why I'm not taking no part of it no more. I'm just going digital. Well, I'm definitely not going digital. Absolutely not. Eternal Sonata. Got this. Now this don't have no trophies in it, but I don't care. Great. Great. Man, how can I say? It's a great JRPG with Chaplin theme of JRPG. Love it. Cutesy, great, phenomenal. You'll love it. Guaranteed. We love JRPGs. The Ghostbuster game. The Ghostbusters 2009. Atari. Here's not just the Ghostbusters game 2009, but also the movie Ghostbusters 3, the official. I don't care what they say. This is Ghostbusters 3. I mean, literally, the only thing you can just do is go on YouTube, play the whole story, and you close your eyes, and it's almost like as if it's 1991 in November. Great game. Highly recommend if you don't got it, or get the remastered version. Grand Theft Auto 4, people. Good news is I got all the single player content done with it. I found those 200 pigeons, believe it or not. Oh boy, talking about years, almost a decade of trying to get those dang pigeons. But I found them, got them all, so I got 100% in it. I don't care about the online. I'll talk to you more about the online part, but I don't care for online trophies. Let's just say that I don't care for them. Don't do nothing for me. But yeah, folks, I got it. I got the pigeons. Got all of them. Got the 100% in Grand Theft Auto 4, and this baby can sleep. And so can I. Oh boy, because I have OCD in games. I just need to get that 100% in them. Now, if it's not online trophies, then yes. But if it's online trophies, no. Gran Turismo 6. Really not much to say, but it's Gran Turismo. Grid. Didn't play it. I'm a fan of racers. Injustice. Gods Among Us. Ultimate Edition. I don't play around with just getting regular games no more, especially fighting games. They're terrible. That's why I don't have no fighting games for this gen, because they're all these season passes and they just keep on doing them. So I just wait until they stop doing them. And because I don't care for online combat, I really don't. I do couch co-op and computer. I can care less about all that. Or friend co-op. But that's about it. Here we go. Number 2 favorite game of all time, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Unfortunately, I had the black version, but I sold it due to needing some extra money. So I had the great game, truly under the radar. Yeah, it is. Well, good news is that that they are remastering this. It's called Re-Reckoning. So if you haven't get this, pick that one up. It should have all the DLC and all that on the Re-Reckoning. Fell in love, Legos. Oh, here we Legos. You'll see a trend to me with Lego games. Fell in love with the demo back then. Easy platinum. Well, it's an easy platinum, but it's kind of lengthy. It's kind of lengthy platinum, but it's easy. Highly recommend it for the young and young at heart. Lego Batman 2. Batman 3 got DLC on it, but they never had Ultimate Edition of it. So I'm a little bummed about that. Yeah. DLC trophies on, oh, they are the worst for OCDs. Lego Marvel Superheroes, Red Label, I know. Sony, you just don't learn. Lego Marvel Avengers, love it. Love it. Now, since I had extra money on my PSN, I just got the DLCs because I couldn't get no game with it, and that was, so I said I'm just going to just get DLCs for it. And Mafia 2, love it. Unfortunately, for some odd reason, back to this digital distribution, which is a real pain in the neck. They got rid of all the DLC for it, so. But I got the game platted 100%. But I really don't feel like doing all that over again with the, with the remaster version. So I don't know. Should I go for it? Yes or no, gamers? Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1. There we go. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1. I had this game for the PlayStation 2 and the PSP, and I just love it so much. I just love it. I love the idea. It's like the X-Men Legends. I wish they bring that series back. To be honest, I really wish it would. It's just, oh, Marvel Nemesis. By the way, I don't have that in my collection, but I need to get that. But I like the Marvel Nemesis on the PSP more than the PS2. The PSP version of Marvel Nemesis was better. But I don't have a PSP no more. And they don't sell that game digitally, which is a real crime. Marvel Alliance 2, the oldest game I had for the PlayStation 3. I got this back in 2000 and pretty much release date. I got this back then. Still works like a charm, bells and whistles. And I need to get the third one for the Switch. Mass Effect 2 in the house. I'm glad that they worked the deal to bring it for the PlayStation, because I would have been missing out dramatically. Mass Effect 1 and 2. That's it. That's all you need. Mass Effect 1 and 2. I don't care for 3. I know what happens in 3, and I don't care for Andromeda. I know what happens in Andromeda. So for me, the game series ended on a cliffhanger. Metal Gear Rising, Revengeance. Fell in love with the demo. Thing is, for some odd reason, I just cannot get into the Metal Gear Solid series because of I just don't. But when I was playing this, I fell in love with it. I was playing that demo like it was no tomorrow. So, but the Origin series, I just cannot get into them. I just can't. I don't know what to say. I have nothing against Metal Gear. Really don't. Monster Madness, Grave Danger. This is if you don't have it in your collection, highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Mortal Kombat Complete Edition, greatest hit, unfortunately. Yeah. I learned my lesson when I got this game. I had this pre-ordered, which I would never do. I haven't pre-ordered anything since after this. When it came out with Ultimate Edition, when you got the skins and costumes and characters, I said, why is it that these companies are doing this stuff? And then the Japanese, they really killing it with Street Fighter 5 and Dragon Ball Z and Tekken 7. I said, you know what? No. So that's why I don't buy no games new no more, especially fighting games. I mean, they are just highway robbery. You gamers who get them day one. I want my $60 to go all the way, not just wait for a couple of seasons or years. I can wait for 10 years to get it complete. And Need for Speed Shift. Just the first one. The second one was garbage. I didn't like the second one at all. Rayman Origins. This got me into the Rayman games. Unfortunately, I didn't have none of the PlayStation versions. I may pick up the PlayStation 1 versions of Rayman. I loved it. Serious platinum. I mean, we're talking, you got to be good to. Trial and error is what this game platinum should be. Trial and error. Oh boy. But I got it. I got the 100% of this bad boy. Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year. I don't play these games for trophies. Boy, Rockstar and their trophies are just like 5% of people in the whole world can get. Or 5 people in the whole world that can get 100%. But great game, love it. I can care less for the sequel. I really can. I'm just, just like with Mass Effect 1 and 2, cliffhanger. Here we go, folks. The game, the platinum, that got a 10 out of 10. And guess who got that platinum? You're looking at him. You're looking at his hand. This game took me about 3 years to plat, by the way. 3 years. With strategy guides, books, everything, you name it. There's no way somebody can get this game platinum legit without none of it. You'll need it. But I got it. Took a long time. This is my hardest platinum ever. Hardest platinum and longest. And Tales of Grace. So we're gonna be doing mostly the role-playing games. So Tales of Zillia 2. I didn't play none of these games yet because, role-playing games and me, oh boy, I can be on it forever. Because with Star Ocean, Dragon Age, and Kingdoms of Amalur, I'm done. I'm done. I mean, role-playing game, I can just be, if I can choose one game to have forever, it'll just be a role-playing game. Japanese or Western made. Tekken Tag Tournament 2. I don't know how many hours. I probably got at least 300 hours in this. 300 hours. I did the online trophies and all that because it was easy. There wasn't, fight 500 times online for one trophy and then fight another for another. No, it's pretty straightforward. So, but yeah, I mean, and I'm good at fighting games too. It's just nobody got the PlayStation 3. And so we got King of Fighters 13. Here's for y'all. Here's the Telltale Games of Wolf Among Us. Complete series. Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3. I know I got this before the PlayStation 4 version. I said, you know what, I don't care. I'm just going to keep this and just disregard, the PlayStation 4 version that has everything on it. Capcom. Ultra Street Fighter 4. Yes. I had the other two because I was naive. Now I'm not. But great game. And I wait for the final edition of Street Fighter 5, and then it will be in my collection too. Got Space Marine, Warhammer 40K. Great game, love it, highly recommend it. And fortunately, believe it or not, the online mode's still working because I just got this because I was grinding this game not too long ago about getting up to level 40. So I did that, and I did all the. Yeah, believe it or not, yeah, you can actually be on this game. You can be on the online solo. You actually do that with this. Let me zoom in here. Yep, that's how I did it. Because previously I was level 28 before I got to, and then I just said, oh, okay, let me take this opportunity and get it. And, I'm still asking gamers, I'm missing just one trophy for the platinum. And I really need, online people to help me out with that. So if you have this, and the PlayStation 3, hook me up, okay? And then we can do some games, help each other out, do some trophy boosting. And finally, X-Men Origins Wolverine, one of the greatest video game movie adaptations, or is the movie video game adaptations ever. One of them, but treasure, truly a treasure. Highly recommend if you don't have it. And it's probably a fortune now because of licensing issues and all that. But yes, here we go. Here it is. The granddaddy of great video game movie adaptations. I mean, we're talking like, wow. Like once in a blue moon. once in a millennium, to be honest. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for my PlayStation 3 games collection, and you all take it easy and hope you had a good time. And this is yours truly. Take care of yourselves, be safe, and happy gaming and peace.